Ah, cash apps. What are they? Are they good or are they bad? You wanna know when I think about it? Yeah, basically, cash apps is either pay to win or not pay to win. But sometimes it just stays in the middle, or sometimes it just crosses the line into the realms of pay for conveniences, which can be different from game to game. I always hate those games that actually provides player for a method to pay to advance very quickly. Yeah, those kind of games that allows a player to just pay to progress. I understand that it's not much people are pretty much hardcore enough to just play through the game 24/7. Yes, of course, we are all human after all, but you have to understand that mm playing the game is also something that the person who plays the game has to commit into in order to gain something. It's not just some player just randomly um, enter the game and then they just pay for something they wanted to and then they get it and that's it. That will actually ruin the fun of the game. Which comes to the next argument. Is pay for convenience or progression uh, equivalent to pay to win? Not exactly. It actually is in the gray area between pay to win and not pay to win, in such a way that some games actually provide some progression items that are actually plausible and workable for the main audience. Like, for example, if you put an item that increases your chances of a rare item drop, yeah, yes, there's a plausible monetization on cash shop because basically the item will still drop random by chance, but you, you pay money just to get that item in a higher chance. That means that you're not exactly any much different from a normal player who actually hunts the item without paying money. So basically, you're still in the RNG realms of getting the item. However, if you're saying something like pay the money so that you can level up into uh, an adequate level to get some to be able to use certain elite items, well, yes, that is the problem there with a lot of pay to progression games. I I just don't understand why the game developers actually allow stuff like that in order for all this thing to be easily absorbed. Let me just compare, not exactly compare, but just look at a certain game's cash shop to understand what I'm talking about. Let's go through the cash shop, shall we? These three are limited items, not exactly OP as well. This is item pack expansion slots. Well, just increase your inventory slot by 10, nothing much. Cash, um, cash scratch tickets. Yeah, you know those gotcha stuff. They're basically just cosmetic most of the time. You may get some grinders or upgrading items, but most of the time it's very common as well. So yeah, no pay to win elements here. Premium system. The only thing that may give advantage to the player by getting this all the time is that you can trade, but not exactly because this actually is like a bundle of VIP privileges. Yeah, it lets you access your shop. You can set up items in the shop. You can put more stuff in your room, which is housing system in this game. You can drink premium drinks, which basically gives you a buff before you start the mission. But everybody can also unlock the same kind of effect. It's just that premium drinks allows increase of rare drop chance, I suppose. Not exactly very game breaking as well. And doubling the fun amount that you receive from missions. Well, technically you always can earn very little fun from being a free player, but yeah, it's a good way to earn fun if you decide to pay money as well. But fun is sort of a secondary currency. It's actually earnable if you try hard enough in free when you're playing as a free player, but not any special privilege for you to get anything from it anyways. And it's basically fun points are basically just it's another exchanging stuff sort of points, which it doesn't give you any superpowers or anything. Just yeah, it's not even as good as cash currency. So yeah, that's that. And scratch tickets. You see the differences between the discounted one? Yeah, the same thing. Then experience gains. Yes, this you might say that this is a pay to progress item. Yes, I understand that, but you also could earn, you also could gain 50% experience boost items for free. You can either get them from title rewards, or you can get them from bingo rewards, or even just doing daily quests, I guess. And these are not necessary because usually players who played for long enough, they usually have enough amounts of EXP boosts or try boost items in their inventory. So these two are basically just wasting money if you have them already anyways. But the good thing about this is that it stacks. So yeah, if you really wanted to rush your level as soon as possible, yeah, maybe spend money on this, but it wouldn't be lasting forever. It's just maybe 1 hour. And then rare drop boost. Yes, 300% seems like a lot, but it's not exactly that much as well if you think of it. Basically, 250% is a very common item. 250% boost is also a very common item you can get from title rewards and other stuff. So yeah, all these three items are also very common to players despite them being cash out. It's just that these are premium versions of those items. Yes, for the revive items. Yeah, I know you might be able to revive from certain death by playing solo, but there is also an item that's called half doll, which you also can earn from different methods of uh, reward systems like yeah, title rewards and bingos and stuff. Yeah, you can earn those as well, and those revives you from the dead and on half HP. And this one in the shop, it actually allows you to revive with full HP. And of course, you can buy them more in a bulk. Maybe you can also bring them. You can also bring in multiple amounts. I'm not sure about that, but it's not exactly the overpowered item as well. Yeah, so it is fine. It's just for you to revive yourself solo when everybody is dead, or if you're alone and nobody is able to revive you, and it's a very crucial mission that you cannot just simply retire. Yeah, basically, yeah, that. And all this stuff. This is a healing item, but to be honest, since we got a class that actually heals HP, and you also have some AoE healing item, which are they are using the in-game currency to purchase from the store. So you wouldn't bother to buy any kind of item that increases your heal because your HP is going to go down very quickly. Otherwise, regardless you're a tank or not in this game. Yeah, this game is that brutal. And yes, these are quest list expansions. You by technically, if you are a free player, you only have 20 slots of quests. With these, you can maybe add more. You can hold more than 20 of them. But to be honest, if you know how to manage, it's also not necessarily an OP item as well. It's just for if you wanted to accept every quest at once, yeah, you can maybe buy this if you are rich enough. This is a CC limit. Um, Casino coins are not. They are basically just a recreational item. It's basically casino is not in any correlation with real life. I mean the in-game currency at all. That means you cannot actually earn money from playing casino a lot. You also cannot earn cash by playing casino. It's just that casino has a exchange shop that allows you to exchange some costumes and weapon camos and maybe some other convenient items, which yeah, it it doesn't give you a power at all in game. So yeah, it's fine to be on here, I guess. I just don't know what this are for, but yeah, that is basically what I explained about casino coins in ESO2. Storage expansions, yes. It lets you to have extra storage so that you can store even more items from your already a huge 500 slots of item. You can manage your inventory slots if you know how to. So these are optional. Yes, optional. You can own more than 5 new storage expansions if you want, but they last for either 1 month or more. But yeah, I don't really think it's necessary at all. Even so, I think I can manage myself with my free inventory slots because yeah, at this point I'm not really exactly needing a lot of slots unless if I'm a merchant or I'm somebody who wanted to sell a lot of items. Maybe these are useful, but other than that, it's not exactly something that empowers you. My room pass basically allows you to put stuff in your room. Your rooms are basically just cosmetic. Yeah, it's a room for show, nothing more. Not giving you any extra buff or powers or anything. And my shop allows you to set up shop. A lot of people think that maybe this is the most important item in the whole cash shop because it allows you to sell stuff online. I mean sell stuff in player market so that people can pay in-game money to buy your stuff. Yes, you can earn money using this pass. Of course, some people actually did that if they wanted to. Maybe they even pay cash just for the sake of it to get this pass. And then of course there's the Mac claim ticket. Yes, it's the same item from the first. Allows you to get another extra Mac. Nothing much. You can get Mac claim tickets in other ways, I think, if I'm not wrong. Mac reset, nothing special. It resets your max if you accidentally done some wrong stats being increased. You can use this to reset it to level 1, I think. Not exactly, yeah. Then the makeover pass allows you to change your appearances. Yeah, it's just a cosmetic item. Pickaxe for collecting. Yeah, it increases the rare collect rate, but no. I think for now, collection is not really something that gives you OP stuff at all, so far, what I see. And yeah, these are for crafting. Basically, crafting is something. Crafting in this game is very weird. It doesn't give you very interesting or very overpowered stuff, but basically you can just craft items for one time and that's it. I think that'll be enough for me, I guess. Unless you want to be a master crafter, which maybe these stuff are for reducing the times about crafting lines, I guess. So you might want to get them, but I also got a lot of these from just crafting myself. Yes, they actually give you out for free from quests as well. Certain event quests, I guess, they actually give you this. Emergency quests, they give you this as well. So yeah, not necessary as well. Item pack expansion, same thing. Inventory expansions increases your skill slots. You
you can manage with just your slots so far. I think this is not necessary. And character storage extensions, not necessary at all. Why do you need more than um, 10 characters? I mean, there's only that much of a class. Unless you are a crazy hero maker or something, nah, not necessary at all. Hmm. Other than that, I guess after looking at all this stuff, this is a functioning and sort of workable cash shop. It doesn't go into the realms of pay to win. It doesn't really cross to the pay for ultra convenience. No, it doesn't. It just mm, it just gives you stuff that are not overpowered, but maybe slightly better than the common stuff that you find. Yes, that's supposed to be what good cash shop's supposed to be. Yeah, it's not the perfect one, but yeah, I guess most people would like to buy the premium set because it actually allows a lot of features in just one bundle, and of course the shop pass, which yeah, people use it to make money. Yep, and yes, a good cash shop example, totally. Yes, I'm sorry for the sound inconsistencies, but yeah, it's because my mic is just a cheap ass mic. That's all. Yeah. And thank you for watching. I suppose if you're watching this, I suppose. Thank you very much. Have a good day.